Hey guys, it's New York Millennial, and we're back.
Hey, and we're coming back with the results from the New York primary. Um, our predictions for the
They
Democrat
were off.
side
Well,
was way off. I'm sorry. Like it
they
was
were
out of
off.
our range
It
by a
was
bit.
she beat 16 points. So, however close you want to close, yeah, we were off. It was our range up, yeah.
Yeah, it was out of our range. I didn't see this coming. Like I really thought it would be a lot closer than this. But it's okay. I mean, she definitely just showed up. Like you could see in all the cities, um, she did good. Anywhere else, like if you look at basically the rest of the entire New York state, she didn't win except for when there was a city there, and
Yeah,
like the bordering counties of New York City.
and there's like the highest population, like highest concentration of people. So yeah, that just like would go to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why like it all went to her because of that. But it's just she just only did really well in those cities. But I'd like to mention um about there's this thing that happened in New York City where
Mm.
126,000 voters were just like disappeared. They just were unregistered, and it's like 14% drop in people signed up, and that's just very strange. It
Yeah.
seems as though there's something
The
weird
the
there.
mayor is like I think is investigating it.
Yeah, he is. I
Yeah,
have a page
Mayor
right here
Taylor.
open.
Yeah.
It talks about it, and I think that's definitely a really strange coincidence that right
Uh,
in the few months
yeah.
before the primary, something
It's
weird happens.
sketchy. Yep, it's sketchy.
It's extremely sketchy. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay her win. I just feel like there might have been some stuff going on, even if it wasn't involving her. That's just
Well, no,
very
also it
unlucky.
was a super closed primary. Like you had to, not only was it like you could only vote if you're a Democrat, but like you had to switch back in October. That's ridiculous.
It is
There's
very
so
ridiculous.
so many. If this was like a semi-closed, I believe, yeah, um,
Wait, where the independents can vote, or?
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
then I definitely feel like Bernie would have had like a real shot.
Oh yeah, of course. If the independents could vote, I could be wrong about this, but it seems as though like 75% or something like that of the independents go towards Bernie over
Oh
her.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like I was I don't know, it was something around there. So if independents were allowed, I feel like this would be a completely different story. But I
yeah.
mean they weren't, and this is what happened. But I would
Mm.
like to talk about in our last video I mentioned that if he doesn't win New York, it's going to be extremely hard, and that is true. It's going to be extremely hard. But you shouldn't just lose hope in Bernie. Like there's still going to be a race going on. It's just I think this is. Let me see. So
Mhm.
the overall, the national polls show that Clinton's only up 1.4%. So I mean, there still is it's still kind of close, just overall polling. But at the same time, like this might hurt
Can
him.
no, this has it's no, hurts him.
Yeah, like I mean, now the media can look because I feel like it's one of those things where if he won here, it would have been insanely good. If he lost,
It,
it's not like he's done. It just
it
hurts him.
takes
He doesn't get this now because this would have made the media take him seriously. They could have been like, he won New York. That's a big
this could have
deal.
been his pivot point, but yeah.
Exactly. If he won here, I feel like this would have just let him kind of be like, wow, I won New York. Here we go. So it's not that it's over. It's just from here on out, this fight is going to be extremely hard. This is what he needed, and I don't know. I feel like everyone should keep trying, and there still should be a race. There will be a race. It's just, it's going to be a very hard fought race.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much everything for Democrats? I mean,
I believe so. Yeah. Let's move on.
yeah, let's move
Republicans.
on. It's okay. Otherwise, I'm going to keep rambling about Bernie. Okay, so for the Republican primary, Donald Trump, man, he won basically everywhere. And you're looking at this map. I have he only like didn't get the majority in one county, and like I mean it was just Manhattan. He didn't get the majority. John Kasich did, but everywhere else it looks like he won. So that's
Yeah.
pretty crazy for him. I mean he won 89 delegates, and then John Kasich won 4. Ted Cruz coming out with 0.
I mean, well, he did insult New York values, so
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I knew he was gonna win big, but this is huge. So
he needs this because again, like he might not
he does.
get 1237. So
Yeah, and on that, I'd like to mention I was looking up this article, and they talk about how 200 delegates that go to the Republican like convention are just always undeclared. Like there's no actual marking to them, so they could vote for whoever they want. So he might not actually need to get 1237 before the end, like in
yeah,
June. I mean, this article mentions that maybe he'll win about 50% of them, which that actually might be nice, but I mean, that's possible. So say he wins 50%, he'd only need like 1137, and that kind of looks possible because if you look at the national polls, he's 40%, like +9 on Cruz, and 40%, if you just counted strictly just the percentage compared to the delegates available, he would win about 1,000. That's just like thinking about without actually taking into account winner takes all, like just
Yeah.
simply delegate to vote ratio. So I mean, I think he's
Trick of the
probably gonna
voting
get
thing, he
there.
could get even more. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
exactly. Like the fact that there's gonna be like winner take all primaries and stuff.
Hmm.
There's such a good chance of him getting at least 1137, and if he gets that, those other delegates could get him to 1237 if he doesn't already get it already.
Yeah, I could still see it easily being a brokered convention though. So, because I feel like there's gonna be times when like Cruz comes in and gets like more delegates, more support in an area you wouldn't think you would get support in. I think that's something that Cruz does a lot. So I don't know. I think it's still gonna be broker convention despite all this.
Mhm. I mean, I hope it goes to a brokered convention, but I feel like if that does happen, it, it might if it doesn't go to Trump there, which I mean they wouldn't pick Trump. It just would be kind of crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, like because the vote is so much towards him. I mean, he's gonna be 10% like plus overall, most likely,
Hmm.
around. I mean, maybe only like 6% higher, but you really never know.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting though.
It's going to
So
be extremely interesting. And New York, big win from Trump. Hillary, I
and Hillary,
mean, pretty big win, yeah, I'd say
pretty
too.
yeah, big win.
Yeah, so I mean, our predictions weren't exactly right, but it's okay.
So
Well,
in the right direction.
yeah, we were in the right direction.
Yeah.
We tried. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching.
See ya.